I'm just pausing for tether cleanup.
We copy.
Stephanie, this is kind of a three-handed operation to try to line these up, keep them both in position, and then go for my PGT. So any suggested strategies are welcome.
I'm right here in case you need to pivot now.
Copy, checking.
The other thing is, Jessica, once I get the APFR install, I'll eventually be able to help them too.
Trying to stabilize two free-floating objects, then get the PGT is a challenge.
This is Mission Control Houston, and if you're just joining us, we're covering U.S. Spacewalk 96 that began at 7:33 a.m. Central, 8:33 a.m. Eastern this morning. We are currently just over an hour into today's spacewalk, and all procedures have gone by the book, actually a bit ahead of schedule this morning, about 10 minutes or so.
2029, reel unlocked. Also double check on the outboard.
Today's spacewalk prepares the 3B power channel for the future installation of new rollout solar arrays. Once installed, the arrays will provide additional power to support critical station operations.
That handrail is not.
NASA astronauts Jessica Meir and Anil Menon, who you see on your screen, are currently assembling the upper triangle, which is the first portion of today's construction.
Translating to
This assembly consists of the IROSA mounting bracket and two struts that'll connect to the 3B canister.
This 37.
For Jessica, for help stabilizing the two parts of the upper triangle, the mounting bracket and the upper...
Live view on your screen of NASA astronaut Anil Menon.
Try to clamp the mounting bracket with the upper strut, hold it together and pinch it in that way. You also might be able to use tethers from the either adjustables or tethers in the bag to hold the mounting bracket in place as you're working to align the upper strut with it.
I've got it aligned now, so I think I'm in a pretty good spot to get my PGT. Well, I can take PGT settings.
PGT settings, Bravo 3, clockwise 2. And this is the EV3 PGT. It is the PGT from the strut bag.
Oh, that's right.
With the 2-inch rigid.
So as you just heard, that we are over an hour into today's U.S. Spacewalk 96, an hour and 7 minutes to be exact, as NASA astronauts Anil Menon and Jessica Meir have maneuvered into position to today's work site, the mass canister, to start construction of the 3B mod kit on that same mass canister. The upper triangle is the initial stages of that construction, which includes the mounting bracket for the future International Space Station rollout solar array, and then two upper struts, and when angled together will create that triangle with the point connecting to the mass canister that will, a mounting bracket that will attach to the mass canister. And then they will move into constructing the right and left struts to further secure this modification kit to the International Space Station. And with this view, you see the teams working in tandem together, and you had a great view there. And then now in the hands of Jessica Meir, who in this view looks like she is upside down, but we can identify her due to the red stripes on her pants and backpack of her spacesuit, the portable life support system. She has the pistol grip tool, or PGT, the powered drill that will help assemble today's struts to the mounting bracket and attach it to the mass canister.
3 clockwise 2.
Bravo 3 clockwise 2.
Drive M13 and M14, 4 turns.
Actually, looks like I was successful in getting a hand start on M13, probably about a half a turn.
Copy, half a turn, M13.
See, I'm at whiff 37.
With 37, the WIFX takes a clocking of 6.
And there you see in action the pistol grip tool securing one of the upper struts to the mounting bracket. The mounting bracket, the more vertical portion in Jessica Meir's left hand, the strut portion that will go from the bracket to the mass canister on the right hand side. And using that pistol grip tool to start securing the pins and bolts as they continue to work through procedures to build again the upper triangle. And a part of this construction consists of 6 struts. You have the 2 struts that'll help build this triangle, but you also have the right struts, a mid strut and a lower strut, and then also mirror that on the left-hand side, a mid and lower, so 6 in total. That will be needed to construct this modification kit to the 3B mast canister.
And I've got a hand start 1.5 turns on M14. And then the struts are right behind you.
Need me to move? Or is that?
No, it's just a caution for you.
Okay.
Copy, 1.5 turns, M14.
I did another 2.5 turns on the PGT. So that's 13 and 14. I can see there's definitely still a lot of play. There'd be that much play with 4 turns. Should I get any additional?
This is as expected. We copy a 4 turns total on M14.
And verify the tab is in the groove.
Verify the tab is in the groove.
Tab is in the groove, and I can no longer see the first black line.
We copy, that's a good config. Next, retrieve left upper strut from the bag.
Copy left upper, and that'll be center pad first. And I'm going to change my settings first because I think this one is Bravo 1, correct?
That's correct. Bravo 1, clockwise 2 on the strut bag, PGT, 20 seconds to a handover. 2 minutes to a handover.
Stephanie, the whiff extender is 6, pulse 5, full twist test, black on black.
Copy 6, Golf 5. Black and color, black on black. Good pull twist test.
This is Mission Control Houston, and thank you once again for joining along for today's live coverage of U.S. Spacewalk 96. As you see on your screen, aboard the International Space Station, just on the exterior, NASA astronaut Jessica Meir and Anil Menon. Meir with the red stripes around her pants and top of her portable life support system, and for Anil Menon, just off to her right-hand side.
We're ready for you to translate to WIF 31 to retrieve the APFR. So fans. Moving zenith on the outboard side of the trunnion pin.
This outboard side is T, and I'm headed to WIF 31, the opposite side. Copy Shirley 2066.
Good readback.
So tasks so far have included a full translation from the Quest airlock all the way to the 3B mod kit and power supply that the mod kit will then attach itself onto for the International Space Station rollout solar array. Jessica Meir, with some additional assistance from Anil Menon, have started the construction of the upper triangle, which you see Meir holding on to right there. But as we have transitioned communications between satellites, we welcome you back inside of the International Space Station Flight Control Room here in Mission Control Center, Houston, Texas, as the Momentum Flight Team, manned by Ronak Dave, Flight Director, with Stephanie Wilson as the spacewalk communicator. That is her voice that is relaying instructions to Anil Menon and Jessica Meir. There you see her sitting just to the right-hand side of Ronak Dave. And to the right side of Stephanie Wilson is Aki Hoshide, the Capcom. He has taken over communications with the crew inside of the International Space Station and the Expedition at 75 team. And then for Ronak Dave, you can identify him in the Navy suit. Just to his left side is Flight Director Chris Dobbins, who is on tap for a future spacewalk coming up here quite shortly. Again, this is the first of 3 in the month of October, all outside of the International Space Station. Today, the 281st in support of ISS assembly, maintenance, and upgrades. The 6th in the career for Jessica Meir, and the very first for Anil Menon.
182, Houston's back with you. Jessica, how's it going with the left upper strut L2 clevis to the center pad L2?
I'm working on the clevis right now.
Excellent, thank you.
Now an hour and 15 minutes into today's U.S. Spacewalk 96, as Jessica Meir on your screen there, still holding on to that mounting bracket and one of the struts attached to it, as her and Anil Menon continuing to proceed through today's construction of the 3B modification kit. Again, this modification kit will modify the station's 3B power channel and ultimately prepare it for the future installation of the International Space Station rollout solar array, where this 3B power channel solar arrays arrive on NASA's SpaceX 35th Commercial Resupply Services mission later this year. That'll bring the pair of IROSAs for future spacewalks to power up and connect to the 2A and 3B channels. So again, today, spacewalk addressing the 3B channel. 2 prior spacewalks helped construct what is the 2A channel on the International Space Station. Those were done back starting in May of 2025, thanks to NASA astronauts Nicole Ayers and Ann McLean. And the rest of that construction of that modification kit on the 2A channel was just this past March on U.S. Spacewalk 94, in which Jessica Meir, who you see on your screen there with the red stripes, was joined by NASA astronaut Chris Williams to complete that construction. But for today, on the 3B mod kit, it'll be from start to finish, as again, they are working on that upper triangle. And you see Jessica Meir working with the strut bag, 8-foot-long bag that contains the 6 struts and upper mounting bracket.
APFR is secure.
Copy. APFR is retrieved. Translate back to width 37 and install it in the width X with a clocking of 12.
Clocking at 12 in width X.
So there you heard NASA astronaut Anil Menon, who was sent off to retrieve the APFR, that is the articulating portable foot restraint that functions as a standing plate for the crew members to snap their boots into and lock themselves into place, and that helps them provide a hands-free, stable position for what will become some complex tasks ahead in constructing the remaining struts, attaching them to the mounting brackets, and then taking the other end of those struts and attaching them to the 3B mass canister. He will attach that APFR, or again, articulating portable foot restraint, to the WIFX, which he obtained earlier in this spacewalk. And that WIFX helps add extra length and maneuverability to Anil Menon's future tasks ahead. So far, we are an hour and 19 minutes into today's spacewalk.
Copy. Black line flush.
Upper triangle construction is well underway.
Left upper strut to grounding block on the center pad. And also verify the pip pin from the right upper strut is still installed in the grounding block on the center pad.
I can confirm that the right side is installed, and I'll work on the left.
Copy.
And just to your right, the mounting bracket's just to your right, just for your SA.
Okay. I'll stay tight.
And there you can see that upper triangle is starting to take a shape, that mounting bracket, the base of the triangle, if you will, just off to the right-hand side, angling outward into the hands of Jessica Meir, as the right and left upper struts being assembled. And then soon they will add the center pad, which is the top point of that triangle, the one that is in Meir's hands at the moment. That is what will attach to the 3B mass canister.
MLI and center pad covering L2 clevis.
Jessica currently installing the left upper strut to the center pad, the portion that will attach to the 3B mass canister. And then complete the triangle. You can kind of see it just above Jessica's head. Again, she is the one with the red stripes on the cuff of her pants. And that will attach to the IROSA mounting bracket. And for Anil Menon, you see him off to the right-hand side, upside down from this vantage point. He has the articulating portable foot restraint that he is attaching to the WIFX.
MLI is installed.
I'm moving the APFR close to you.
See it? And Stephanie, am I okay now that this bolt is on the center pad? Can I remove the strut, the rep from the left strut?
Checking. Jessica, you can release the ret on the right upper strut, but not yet on the left upper strut.
I thought the right upper strut was the one that was staying attached the whole time.
Jessica, the ret on the mounting bracket will stay attached the entire time.
Okay, copy that.
One remaining step for MLI, verify right upper strut MLI on center pad covering L1 clevis.
It is. It's covering the L1 clevis on the right upper strut.
Copy. Next is to install the left upper strut LA to mounting L8 to mounting bracket left side.
Work.
And APFR is attached Clocking 12, locking color black on black, good pull and twist on it.
Copy 12, black on black, good pull twist. Remaining settings, Tango Tango, Foxtrot 12.
And Stephanie, I'm back to Bravo 3 for default.
Bravo 3, clockwise 2 on the strut bag PGT, drive M15, exactly 4 turns.
4 turns on 15, Bravo 3, clockwise 2 set.
Good settings.
All right, the bill's going for Tango Tango, Foxtrot 12.
Those are good settings. Verify pitch knob can be depressed.
Oh, sorry, I'm initiating that. I haven't done it yet.
Copy. Thank you for the clarification.